Hello everyone, welcome to another Pop Culture Overload video review. And I've decided to kind of do the Masters of the Universe Classics figures along with their mounts. This is a line I really love, a lot of great characters, a lot of nostalgia. And I was very happy to get these guys in. This is the original right here. This is the man, He-Man. And of course, Battlecat. You can't have He-Man without Battlecat, you just can't. They're just such great figures. Masters of the Universe Classics are really hitting out of the park with these. These are actually available on Masters of the Universe, MattyCollector.com, and you can buy these at any time. It used to be they would offer them for a little while. If you didn't jump on it, you couldn't get it. But now you can get He-Man and Battlecat anytime you want. And let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. As you can see, I got He-Man up on Battlecat here. I'm going to take him off. We'll get to Battlecat in just a second. But we've got He-Man. Now, one of the things, and I'll kind of be holding this guy during this review, he does have weak ankle joints. They fixed those since then. And just really great head sculpt. He's got all his accessories. Go ahead and take a look at what everybody loved as a kid, and that is the Power Sword. And it's just one solid piece, very accurate to the cartoon. Love it. He's got his shield. He's also got his iconic guy. I'm just going to throw his axe over the other hand here, just so you can kind of see that. Well, I'm going to pop that shield off. So, you can have He-Man dual-wielding weapons. It's really great. Here, and we got a shield here. It's just got a clip. Goes on either arm. And there you go. He-Man looking very badass with his power sword and his axe ready to lay the beat down on Skeletor. It's just a really great figure. Like I said, the ankle joints are a little loose, but if you just position it right, you can get him to stand up. He falls off my shelf quite a bit, but he's still a really great figure. I mean, the detail, the loincloth and the belt, the boots with the straps, and that's actually molded in there. And his different gauntlets here. You got the one bracer here and the armband here. This chest piece is removable. It's just held on just like that, and you can take it right off, just like the old characters. It's got a space back here for his sword or the axe, whichever one you want to put there, and it fits in very nicely. Just really love this figure. As far as articulation, he's got the ankles, have tilt back, forward, they have the side-to-side tilt. They twist right there at the top of the boot. And here, you've kind of got a ball joint in there, and they hide the thigh twist right there. So, yeah, you've got that. You've got a waist twist, you've got an ab crunch here, ball joint at shoulders, got a twist at the bicep, single bend at the elbow, and a twist of the arm, and his head moves back and forth. One thing about these MOTU figures is they come with a lot of interchangeable heads, and a good friend of mine, Sean, he loves to change the heads out on these and make all kinds of crazy designs, but they just pop right off. And there's a little ball joint and a peg right there. And I really like this line. I was happy to finally get He-Man. And he was the first one offered, and like I said, you can get him at any time now on MattyCollector.com. But now that we have him out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Battlecat. Battlecat is a massive figure. He is just really very beefy. Look at the detail on this guy. You got the fur kind of coming back here like he's running. A lot of articulation. The tail is on a ball joint. That's the only part though. But the back legs, they have a ton of posability. You've got two joints here that go back and forth. You've got at the paw another ball joint that also twists. The armor is removable, and if you take off his headpiece here, that's removable as well. You've got a really great head sculpt there. Look at that angry mug there. The jaw is articulated. He's got kind of a ball joint here. It's It's very limited, but with the fur, but still, and you got to tilt up and down here. And like I said, the saddle is also removable. All you got to do is just unpeg it there, and it comes right off. I'm going to go ahead and take it off, just so you can see. He's got another crunch, an ab crunch right here. Now, if you're wondering, yeah, it doesn't look like Cringer with all the armor off. There is a Cringer figure available. I might get to review him later, but you just pop that right back on there. Now, mine is a little loose right up here at the neck, but if you get the armor on, it'll kind of hold that in place. It really bothered me until I finally took the armor off, and it stays up there pretty well. Some of these joints are a little weak. It's kind of what happens with these MOTU figures. I'm not sure. They come like that. You can tighten them up with a little bit of nail polish. It's very easy to do, and this just pops right on. A couple of molded in braces in there to hold that on, and there you go. With the armor on, I mean, look at that. That is old school Battlecat coming right at you. Oh, just an awesome looking figure, and he's just so massive. I mean, I have big hands, but you can see this guy. He is just so big. And of course, you pop He-Man on. He has, in the saddle, he has two little indentions here, and that's for He-Man's loincloth. As you can see, it's kind of draping down in the front and back, so you can kind of just get him on there, position him however you want to. Kind of twist the legs here a little bit. You can see those back legs. It doesn't take much pressure for them to go down, but there you have it. Let me tilt the camera up a little bit here. Yeah, I've kind of not gotten him quite to where it looks like he's on there, but see, those leg joints really bother me, but like I put this guy on my shelf. I don't really move him that much. But there you have it. I mean, that is He-Man. That's one thing. These legs kind of look funny if you don't get them both right. There we go. These little loops up here at the front, it almost looks like he's supposed to put his feet in there, but he can't. They are articulated a little bit. You can kind of move them back maybe, but it's just a weird angle to get his feet in. But just really great. I love the look of Battlecat. I'm going to go ahead and move my camera here a little bit. With those spikes on his armor and just the look of that fur. It's just a really, really awesome figure. If you're a fan of MOTU, or you ever wore, this is a must-have for a collector. If you have any type of nostalgia to the Masters of the Universe figures, go ahead and grab this guy. He's not that expensive for such a really awesome figure. I mean, if you're going to buy it at retail, it probably costs you a little bit more. But you can only get these off Matty Collector or eBay, however you decide to procure them. But that is He-Man and Battlecat, and I've been Jazz for Pop Culture Overload. Please visit our website, follow me on Twitter, and if you have any questions or you want to see something reviewed or anything, go ahead and leave the comments down there. I'll get back to you. I promise to answer all the questions. But that's been Masters of the Universe Classics, He-Man and Battlecat.